Oh, what's up, y'all? What's this? Moderation helps everyone feel. All right. So, I'm about to recite a poem that I just wrote like 30 minutes ago. All right. So, I hope you enjoy it. You know, if you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell for notifications, share with your family and friends. If you like poetry, I have a poetry book out called Limones A Limonada. You can check that out on Amazon. The link will be in the description below. If you need anything from me, if you want to book a reading with me, anything like that, everything is in the description below. But this poem is called I've Been in My Bible, Minding My Business. And this actually this got sparked earlier. I wrote this in a live chat. Oh shit, what's up, Super Solar Nova? So I was in Super Solar Nova's chat and I wrote I've been in my Bible minding my business. And after I said that, I said, oh, that shit is fly. So I made a poem out of it and I just wrote it 30 minutes ago. So I'm about to recite this bitch right now. On the fly. All right. I gotta take a deep breath. All right. I be in my Bible, minding my business. You bitches can never get with this. My flow is so nasty, it's truly insane. Your man wanna give me some brain. Too bad that nigga could never fuck me, not even in his wildest dreams. Psalms 23, Psalms 35, Psalms 91. I pray against energetic vampire daily as God is my witness. I'll never let a desolate dusty touch me. Trust me, cream, cash rules everything around me. Pause. God is my source, my supply and my dealer. Her essence flows through my veins. That's what makes me a healer. I never bow down to mammon. I'll never sell my soul. The first pimp was a woman. I belong to my creator. She is who makes me complete and whole. I don't got to skin my pussy out to the world in order to feel loved. God fills my void. She goes up and above and beyond, places me upon a high rock. I'll never have to hit rock or snort dust in order to escape my reality. Trust. God got me living as a god upon the rich green earth. Men give me everything I want. I don't even have to ask. I don't even got to touch them. Not even a hair on their head. Mafafaroon, Mama Oshun. And I know that it sucks that you can't be as fucking fabulous as me, bitch. You can't fight all your demons going countless of rounds and come out the ring standing on your own 2 feet, bitch. This resilience wasn't built overnight. I've been to hell and back, walked on fire, passed my initiations with flying colors. Heavy as the head that wears the crown. Don't hurt yourself trying to fill my shoes. My feet are size 9, 5'10", 180 pounds, heavyweight champion, the homie and Amazonian warrior. I got a message for your courier. Don't kill yourself trying to be like me. Carry that on back to the coven. You bitches is cooked, baked head-ass hoes. I'm about to fling you out the motherfucking oven. Rip you to shreds and feed you to my alebrijes. This shit is done, overcooked and tough. Don't even consider it being reheated. The beef is squashed and you bitches getting buried in the graves you dig for me. My soul is a reversal. Saturn is my daddy and karma's on your ass, nigga. So yeah, I just wrote that 30 minutes ago. And I had to come on here and show it. I had to spit it. One time for the one time. Where is my blog? Oh yeah, if you like that poem, I got a blog. You can check out my blog, but you really should check out my poetry book on Amazon and support a girl, support a poet, support an entrepreneur, support an unorthodox creative, okay? If you like poetry, it's there for you, baby. All right, wait a minute. I'm trying to find another poem though. Now I'm on fire. That was a short poem. Let me see. I gotta go here. Oh shit. How you doing tonight, Sola? Off the chain. Thank you. I feel like the poem needs to be longer, and I think I'm gonna add to it. You know, but I was feeling so hyped up about it. I was like, nah, I gotta spit it. But it's short. I usually write like poems that be like 5 pages long and shit. So that was a short one. So I'm about to spit another one. When I was a little younger, I could remember them. Like I could remember them and not look at my phone, but I kind of lost that. I'm gonna try to gain it back. But I used to be able to get on stage and recite it and not even have to look at anything. But that was when I was like in my teenage years. Now I'll be having to look at shit.
They're so expressive.
All right, what's happening right now? I'm trying to find it. Yeah, he is getting older. All right, here it is. I found it. All right, let's see which one I want to spit right now. Oh, I want to do this one too. All right, so this one is a message to my biggest fans. All right. So, excuse me, my voice is crazy because pollen is on the rise and that bitch is kicking everybody's ass. And it sounds like I've been crying, but that's just pollen. Oh, wow. I posted this on my daddy's birthday. I didn't even peep that. All right, so a message to my biggest fans. I got a message for all you hating ass hoes. Y'all are my biggest fans and supporters. Your hate fuels my ascension. I love you. Mwah. Kisses. And you may, at this moment, indeed be asking yourself, who is she talking about? Who is she implying? Is she referring to me as said hating asshole? Listen, if the shoe fits, you might as well put that bitch on, lace it up, and crip walk down the motherfucking street in that hoe. I steam my pussy with chamomile to break the curses of you bitches hating on my pussy power. Sweet honey nectar, never sour. You bitches bitter like vinegar. Itchy kitty. You end yourself a trip to the clinic. I drink the hibiscus flower to break the glamour spell. You messy assholes can't ever tell. All that bullshit you be doing during the full moon is a waste of time and money. You might as well sit the fuck down because you don't even know what you're doing, honey. Creating karma for your children. Too bad my full moon water charged on my altar alters your perceptions and deepest desires into your biggest nightmares. Once I create my bitter bath, guess what, bitch? I'm still beautiful. And your big daddy still want to drink my bath water. I'm the baddest bitch and my pussy popping. I be birthing crystal children here to change the world and save the nation. Y'all couldn't block that either. All your witchcraft is reversed and sent back into the ether for healing alchemization upon my part. My heart is too big to be closed down or shut out by you hating ass hoes. I'm actually a good person. It's not a mask that I put on every day when I wake up to full of people around me. You can't compete where you don't compare. Cutting off your perm and putting activator in your hair ain't gonna make you look like me. Jealousy is a sickness and envy is a cancer. I hope you hating assholes. I hope you hating assholes get it together soon before it's too late. Maybe it already is. Just because you have everyone around you fooled doesn't mean you getting shit over on me. Crone energy. What is for me is for me. It can't never miss me. It can't be taken from me and it can't be blocked from me either. Y'all just gonna have to sit back and watch and eat your motherfucking heart out when you see me with everything Jah promised me because my father is faithful. He is loyal. His yes is his yes and his no is his no. And I'm an obedient child. Period. So that was a message to my biggest fans. Cause y'all fuel my ascension. Every time you think you taking me down and you doing something to me, all you doing is adding to my plate. You adding to my table that you can't sit next to. You can't sit with me, bitch. You don't even go here. But thank you anyway. Thank you anyway. We need the next book. Oh shit, the pressure is on. I gotta finish it. Yeah. One of one. The next book is like more of a like a biography, I would say. Is it autobiography? It's about my life. So like what I noticed when I'm writing this book is like it's like helping me it's like helping me metabolize deeper layers of healing. So like as I'm writing it, like I go through like uh metamorphosis and I release more. Like I release more. And it's like, so it's a process. Like I write some and then it's like I gotta purge and then I get back to it and then I gotta purge. So it's a little process, but it's coming. It's cooking. It's on the way. It's in the oven. So I only have like those fire like talking shit poems. I only have a few of those. But I really enjoy them because it's like I can talk my shit. But I don't really have too many of them. I don't think so. Let me see. I'm shaking right now, but I know that's because I have a lot of energy and like I'm excited. So I'm like, I'm shaking like a chihuahua. Like I'm like, all right. I'm shaking like a chihuahua. Shake it like a snake. Shake, shake. What is it? Move your body like a snake. Move your body like a. Move your body. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Why am I just right here? Where the rest of them? Here you are. I'm your secret admirer. That's the one that I just put up on my shit. That's the last poem I just uploaded. My name is Sunshine is a really dope poem, but I already put that one up here, so I'm not gonna read it. Little darling. Drop some tracks. I was just asking my friend. I was asking my friend, like when you make music, do you do you make the beat first or do you like write the lyrics? I would say you would make the beat first, right? And then you listen to the beat and then you write the shit. I should. I wanted to. I was trying to make this one that I just posted the first one I started off with. I wanted it to be a track, but it just turned into a poem anyway. Cause I could just do all that shit on what's it called? iMovie, a guitar? Nope, I rap, then I find a beat. Oh, you do? Cause that's how I feel like I want to do it. Right. Well, that one's kind of deep. That was a deep one. Oh, I like this one. I'm gonna do this one. Mind control. I performed. This is my last one that I performed at an open mic. I used to work at this lounge called Taínos. It's a Dominican restaurant, and they had open mics. And I performed this poem there. That was shit. I love that shit, but that shit shut down because of COVID, and then it broke my heart. Life always breaking my heart. For what? All right. So I think I sung this part. Yeah. So did I? Hold on. Mind control. Mind control. I've been lying to myself for many of lifetimes. I've forgotten for a moment about from where the light shines. I have been lied to by my oppressors. They are the ones that brainwashed me and forced me to lie to myself. Of course, my elders have been lied to as well, so I really can't trust in all that they say. But I do know that I love them anyway, and that it is hard. Lies are like a poison that is passed around our community, like a man made plague. There's so much of tearing each other down with comparison, competition, and lust, jealousy, greed, as we proceed to live in our lower chakras, surviving in ego. I'm grateful to the Most High Yahweh, has resurrected my soul from the sunken place so that I can soar in the sky like an eagle. I know who I am. I remember. I am the Aboriginal Black woman goddess that has been here since the beginning of time. I've walked this land forever. There's nothing new underneath the sun. I'm still suffering today from the suppressed memory of being sexually assaulted, abused, tortured, mutilated, massacred, experimented on, obliterated. Time and time again, I've walked this land forever. There's nothing new underneath the sun. And when my body is laid to rest, my soul shall return into my mother's bosom, in the ocean, spread my ashes in the sea of the diaspora. See, they lied to you when they told you that you had no worth. And then they turned around and robbed you of the same exact worth they said and convinced you that wasn't worth nothing. Manipulation at its finest. Black man, black woman, you are king and queen, mother and father to civilization, but the oppressor got us like, let's hate ourselves and each other, but praise the ones that forced us to our knees. Got us begging, please, massa, accept us. Treating each other like animals. Animals treat each other better than we do. Turning on each other like enemies. Talk about confusion. And since we are the parents of all, they follow in our lead. Just a bunch of fake, savage-ass people walking around with their hearts closed, hurting and betraying one another, stabbing each other in the back, when all we really want to do and be is being loved and accepted. I don't take my complaints to man. I take them to Yahweh, because misery loves company, and I am seeking for solutions. I receive my wisdom from the Most High Jah. I'm not interested in sitting around and complaining. I'm about that action. Gratitude is the attitude. Love heals my broken heart. There's a solution to every problem, and if your mind can create one, it can surely create the other. I could free many more people from slavery if only they knew they were slaves, complacent with mediocrity. Truth be told, the only person that is going to save me is already dwelling inside of me. Not an outside source is coming to save you. The journey is within. None but yourself can save your own mind. Death to the narcissist. I am the captain of this ship. Don't nobody run this ship but me. Don't you see? And I say the next line proudly, very proudly. Fuck your government. Peace. Mind control. Yo, when I performed that poem, I remember that night, yo. It was a packed house. There was mad people there, and I think I was like the second person to go, and I started that shit. I was like, mind control. Everybody got fucking quiet. Like you could hear a pin drop, ping, and that shit. Like I spit my poem, and I saw one nigga like he was standing on the side. Like he was like, some of the niggas in there, they were kind of iffy. They were like, oh, we don't know what this is about. We're not gonna stay. And then after I performed, like that nigga jumped up. He went and he grabbed himself 2 beers from the bar and he came and he sat down. And after the show, he told me, he was like, yo, I wasn't even gonna stay, but after you performed, I was like, nah, I gotta stay. He was like, you should have went first. And I was like, damn, thank you. I wasn't expecting that because I was nervous. I was shaking like a damn chihuahua. But that's what's good about courage. Even though you're kind of nervous or you're not certain, you just do the damn thing anyway. And then it's like a lot of the ways we feel and the way we can look at ourselves, it's like people don't even see that. So that's always something to keep in mind. Like, so anybody out there watching, if you're afraid to start something or do something because you're afraid of being judged or anything like that, I'm burping. I'm releasing energy. Just do the damn thing anyway, because honestly, if you're afraid to do something because you're afraid of being judged, then like honestly you're not even giving anyone the chance to judge you because you're already judging yourself, right? So, and I spent a lot of my life judging myself, so I'm just speaking from experience. Woo. Yeah, it's good to just do the damn thing anyway. That's what they say courage is. Courage isn't about being fearless. It's about, even though that fear is there, you don't allow it to like compromise yourself or take over. You still do the damn thing anyway and you get it over with. All right, I'm gonna do one more. One more. Let's see. Who's the lucky winner today? I was a part of this. It was like I guess it was like it was like a Skype meeting yesterday. It was this guy from Canada, and he's another unorthodox creative. His name is Robert, and uh he had like, it was interesting. He was like connecting sound and drawings. So like he had us draw things and then make a sound to it. Like, how does it make you, like, you know how sometimes you could look at a picture and be like, how does it make you feel? Well, this was kind of like you draw a picture and then it was like, what sounds do you hear when you look at this picture? So like we were staring at pictures and making fucking like sounds and music and shit. That shit was really cool. I ain't even gonna front. I never experienced nothing like that yesterday, but I did that yesterday and I was like, oh shit, okay. So like I was just looking at my paper and I was like, I was humming and shit and making beats and stuff. It was really dope. Let's see. Who's the lucky winner? I gotta go deep in the archives. See what we got going on here. Sounds like good shrooms. You ever took shrooms before? Oh yeah, have you? You've spoken about it, so you probably have. I've taken shrooms. The last time I took shrooms was wicked. The last time I took shrooms, I was I guess I wasn't in the best of places, so to take it was kind of crazy. Um, but I took it, and I started to panic. I started to panic. Um, but then like after I was laying on the floor outside, staring up at the trees, and I was like, I gotta get myself together. I was like, I gotta get myself together. So I took a deep breath and I looked up at the trees and I started talking to God. And I was like, God, I'm sorry. I'm bugging the fuck out. I don't think I should have took them, but please just get me through this shit. Yo. And I'm laying on the floor and I'm looking up at the sky and I'm breathing. And then it's like, oh, I gotta get up. I gotta get up. So I got up and I run into the house. And then I turn on the cold water in the shower. Story time. Welcome to our break from the poetry. This is Storytime with Lola. All right, so I run inside and I turn on the cold water in the shower, and and I'm in the shower, like I jumped in there with my clothes and everything, and I'm just putting the water on me, and I'm in there like a fucking movie, like a scene from a movie or some shit when bitches is crying in the fucking uh the shower. I wasn't crying though, I was bugging out. I was like in there and I like had my head like this and I'm like, I gotta get through this. I was like, yo, I was tweaking. I was tweaking. But like I said, I wasn't really in a good place. Like I was going through a court case with my child's father and stuff like that. So like I wasn't in a good place. But I was taking the shrooms to like release that energy. So it was really hard to release it. It was like it was so much. So I'm like, yo, I can't do this. And I'm in the shower. And then I start to feel claustrophobic. I'm like, nah, I can't be in here. Like, there's no fucking windows. I'm not here. So I turn off the water, I jump out, I change my clothes, and then I go lay down in the room and I open the window, like, whoa, I open it wide. And I'm just like laying on the floor and, I'm sitting there. Now I'm laying there like in fetal position. Fuck sitting. I'm laying in fetal position and I'm like rocking like a fucking. See? They're trying. If somebody saw me, I swear to God. I'm glad I was alone. Because if somebody saw me, they would have fucking. Oh, it's about one of those calls again. Hello, come get this bitch. So I'm glad I was alone. And I'm sitting there and I start crying. Boo-hoo, booger snot, tears, crying, 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 like the biggest purge I've ever experienced in my life. I think I cried for 45 minutes. I don't know the time, but that's what it felt like. I cried straight for 45 fucking minutes, just crying, 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 crying. And then after that, I felt brand new. I felt amazing. I was on top of the motherfucking world. I was smiling from ear to ear, like, oh my God. I went outside. Everything was fresh. Everything was clear. Bro, like, I think my energy was so, like, bam, bam, bam. Because, like, people that were driving by, like, they were looking at me. Like, I don't know what they saw. Maybe they saw, like, a halo around me, like Jesus. Because I was like, I was talking to everything. I was smiling. I was like, oh my God, life is so amazing, bro. Like, oh my God. And like an hour ago, I was just, I definitely had a death and rebirth on the floor in my room. I definitely did. I definitely, most definitely did. I purged out so much shit, bro. But I haven't taken any shrooms since then because I'm just like, I don't think my little heart can take it. And that wasn't my first time doing it. That was like, I've done it before. But that time was the biggest purge I've ever experienced in my life. Another time I took it, I was under a very severe spiritual attack. Yeah, it is a lot. I was under a very severe spiritual attack. Like the attack was trying to like scramble my brain, like literally. Like it was like and like my mind was racing for like I timed it. It was like from 3 o'clock in the morning to 6 to 9. Nah, it was 9 hours. So it went longer than that. And I remember like it was horrible things. Like it was like you're a horrible like it was just like so many voices, like you're a fucking horrible person. Da, 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 da. Like it was like my mind was like so I took so much shroom, I only took half. Like I had the chocolate bars, so I took half of a half. And I took that shit. And I felt so sick. I was sick. And I was like, yo, I don't know what's going on. My mom got up early. She's like, why are you up so early? I was like, Ma, I don't feel good. She gave me a hug. I was like, I love you. You know, she's like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. If anything ever happens to me, just know I love you. I was dead ass though. Like that shit was. So, I went outside you know, and I'm trying to like I'm fighting this shit. Like I'm like, okay, like, you know, like I'm staying as peaceful I can. I'm staying as peaceful as I can while this shit is going on. And I'm like, all right, I gotta start taking care of myself. Like I made myself a cup of tea, you know, I'm drinking my tea. I was like, I gotta steam. I was like, I gotta make a yoni steam. I made a yoni steam. I made a yoni steam. And I'm outside and I'm sitting on the pot and I'm drinking my tea, right? And then the voice is like, "Oh, you're a horrible fucking person. Da, 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 you hate yourself. You don't fucking take care of yourself. Blah 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 blah." Right? And I took a deep breath, and I said, "I do fucking love myself. I love myself." I'm screaming, "I fucking love myself. Look at me. I'm drinking tea. I'm steaming my pussy. I love myself." I'm screaming this, right? And after I said that, I swear to God, I swear to fucking God, like on my dead daddy's grave, everything went, and it came right here and went, I heard a in my motherfucking head, and everything got clear. Everything was quiet. I heard the birds again. I looked around, it was a new world. I was like, yo, what the fuck was that? Someone was literally trying to scramble my brain, and I broke that bitch with self-love. Yes, I did. So yeah, shrooms have like helped me a lot. They've helped me a lot. The same way with weed. Weed helped me so much, but I just feel like that was a phase in my life. And I'm grateful to say that those things helped me, but I don't even need them anymore. Like, I don't even I smoked weed 2 years ago, and like you know how sometimes you could smoke and be like, yo, like I haven't smoked in a long time and I want it. I don't even get that. Like I don't even get the craving to be like, yeah, I just wish I had a little, you know, spliff to, you know. Mm-mm. All right. So that was story time with Lola. I hope you enjoyed. And let's see what the last poem it is. And if you're watching this and you like what's going on, if you scroll down my timeline, I have like visuals of poems. Like I have at least 6 visuals of poems, but they're in between my tower readings. Like I did a short visual for forgiveness, which was really cool. It was with an egg. I was actually doing Olympia, a whoever Olympia. I was cleaning myself with an egg and I was bringing it to the crossroads. So that was like the visual for that poem. It was really dope. And then I also have, excuse me, these are spiritual burps. I had a visual for my depression poem, which was really dope too. I was working with Oshun at the river on that one. So you could check those out. How's this one? Let me see. Okay, so this one is kind of similar to the one that I just said about mind control. I feel like it has a similar tone, but it's still a good one. So I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so this one is a profound elegy. And I actually got the inspiration from this poem from a movie I was watching. I think it was called The Profound Elegy. I think there's a movie, let me Google it. I think there's a movie called The Profound Elegy, if I'm not fronting. I mean, mistaken. Why would I be fronting? Well, if I was mistaken, I'd be fronting, right? I guess so. Is there a movie? It has to be. Yeah, there's a movie. Is this it? No, this is not it. Okay, so I don't know if it's a profound elegy or an elegy, but the poem, the movie is about it's like these hillbilly white people, and the son is trying to make something for himself, and he's trying to move out, and he's trying to leave his hometown, and he's like learning about his mother and his grandmother and just the generational curses that have been running in his bloodline. So I watched that movie and I got the inspiration of the name for this poem. So it's called A Profound Elegy. A profound healing of the ages, where my ancestors, my Igun, my ascended masters, my women, men, children of ancient civilization resurrected from the curse of separation from the Most High Yahweh, suppression of the true self. You walk amongst the living, but you have internally died long ago into a deep state, a deep dank stare, into oblivion. Front row seats from the sunken place, risen in grace, good grief, my mother, her grief, her mother, her mother's mothers, the first mother, her shame, her guilt, feeling the need to fight for the worth they had forgotten resides within them. Amnesia, feeling the need to be validated from outside source, to overextend thy self-esteem to the expense and power of a manipulator, a user, a propaganda, a liar, a deceiver. Deceived so many times you became like the ones that broke you. And here we stand in the presence of shame, of banter, of comparison, of illusion, immersed in the filth of lies that have clogged your throat chakra from channeling the word of Yahweh. And here we stand, experiences embedded with wisdom and knowledge buried within the dead ancestors that took their stories to the grave, for wisdom is more precious than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. And here we stand at the crossroads of dismissal and exceptions, imprisonment and freedom, heaven and hell, stuck in limbo. Offered a diamond and delivered a bean. When was the first time you couldn't defend yourself? When was the first time someone gave up on you, teaching you how easy it was to give up on yourself? When was the first time you felt so low within yourself that you chose to steal from someone else? When did you forget the abundance is your birthright? Who confused you to forget that everything that you need and desire resides within you? You are the source that keeps the heart of the village beating. Remember who you are. Ache. Amen. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. All right. So those were my poems. That's what I did. That was my Thug Thizzle. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed being here. Like I said, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell for notifications. And don't forget to check out my book on Amazon. Until next time, be very good to yourself and others. God bless you. Bye-bye.